This is a quick product review, and this right here is a Blade Tech holster for the Desert Eagle 50 Action Express. Now, I just purchased this holster, and you know, as any owners of the Desert Eagle know, that this is a massive pistol, huge. I've got good sized hands, and this is a very big pistol. Now, what I wanted is I wanted a nice, good, strong holster, and I did some searching, and all I could find is basically nylon holsters, and I found some leather holsters as well. But while I did like the leather holsters, they pretty much didn't match my gear. So I ended up doing some searches, and I came up with Blade Tech, and Blade Tech had some really nice holsters. The only problem is they didn't have the model I really wanted, but it did end up having a model that fit the Desert Eagle, which is saying something. Now, I have tried this holster, and it is actually a very nice holster. The price isn't too bad. The price could be better, but you know, the price isn't too bad. You pay for what you get. Now, this right here does not have any sort of lock that holds the pistol in. As you can see, there's no lock. On other Blade Tech holsters, there's a loop that comes up and positively locks it in. This is held in by friction only, and you may think, well, you know, friction only, that pistol's going to fall right out. Well, as you can see, I've got this adjusted, and it does not fall right out. Matter of fact, this is a solid holster. Now, it is a friction fit. It's a good, solid, strong holster. You can see it is a very strong plastic. This right here can work with just about any kind of belt. I have this set up right now for a web belt. There is another part that fits in here. Matter of fact, I'll show you quick how to remove this holster from your web belt. But there's a little piece of rubber, actually, it's not plastic. A little piece of rubber. It's actually a lock. You just lift that up, or you can actually just pull it right out. It doesn't really matter. That allows you to press in on these tabs, which allow you to unlock it. Now, this can be set up for forward or backward or straight hang down, meaning that you can have the pistol hang straight down like this, or you can go ahead and remove these two bolts or screws and then loosen this one, and then you can turn this 90 degrees, so then you can have your pistol that will sit like this or like that. Now, I don't have any time for backward facing. This does work out nice like this, and I say that for a reason. If you wear it on a holster and you're trying to not have this thing extend way down, if you put it right in the center, it makes a really good cross draw. But on my gear, I just didn't have the room for it, so I have to have mine set like a regular standard holster, which isn't too bad. You know, the length of the weapon is considerable, but it just does not. I mean, there's no flex to it. It really is a solid holster. Now, there's two screws. You see them? One here and one here. If you loosen that up, each one a quarter turn, you're able to set the tightness or the looseness on how strong this is pinching on the weapon, how secure it's being held. Now, on the inside, there's rubber. So you can probably see it there, but there's rubber in here, and that allows it to be able to be adjusted, so you can adjust how much pressure is being placed. Now, I loosened mine up quite a bit, and it doesn't drop too easily at all. In fact, you know, if I sat there and held it and shook, it's not going to come out. You know, the only drawback is that there is no means of securely locking it in. That's the only problem. Now, the other side of that is, well, would you miss 5 pounds dropping off your belt? I would. It's hard to miss having this on your belt. If you have 5 pounds and you take it off your belt, you're going to notice it. So it's not likely it's going to drop off without you knowing. This pistol does get held very securely, and on me, when I go ahead and I put it on my tactical vest, this part right here drops down to my thigh. And while it doesn't touch most of the time, it does add a little extra security, meaning that, you know, if you're running or something like that, this isn't flopping around. It just kind of rests there. The other thing about this is it's slightly offset. Now, as you can see, your belt would be here, and it's slightly offset. And the reason for that is so you can reach in and withdraw the holster, or withdraw the pistol from the holster. So as a decent pistol holster, I probably wouldn't use it for most of my other ones. They do have some really nice blade tech holsters for some of my other pistols. This one right here is very much suited to the Desert Eagle. It's a very strong holster. I like it. It does make it easy. It's not a quick draw holster. You know, there's a lot of tension in there, so it does hold it securely. I would not be surprised by carrying this all day and not be bothered by it flopping around, because it's that secure. When it sits, and you do have to have a secure belt. It has to be a good belt, and I suggest, you know, for a Desert Eagle, using a nice military web belt. But you know, if you have a military web belt on there, it's going to be nice, locked in there, secure. It's not going to wiggle around. It's not going to move. You're going to like it. And it's a lot better than most of the nylon holsters I've seen on the market. Nothing against the nylon. It's just that I like something a little bit more secure, a little bit more protection, easier to draw from. So that's the review for the Blade Tech holster. Thank you very much.